What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 2 of our Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku walkthrough. In the previous video, we started off our adventure on Master Roshi's island, where the Evil Saiyan Raditz came and kidnapped our son Gohan. We showed you in the previous video how to do some easy training, how to collect a whole bunch of items like herbs and senzu beans. In today's episode, we are going to continue with the side quests and hopefully make our way to Raditz, where we can rescue our son and take him on for one crazy battle. So do stay tuned. In this episode, we have just kicked things off. We already got our first side quest where a man is looking for his missing cat. The second side quest is a family that has lost their daughter. There is also a mini side quest where we have to find some flowers, and here we've got to help a boy get his boat back that has blown onto this little island. So we're going to start things off here with the easiest first. All we have to do is fly across, pick up the little boat and fly back. And once you give his boat back, you will get 200 experience points. So as you can see, we are now at level 8, and I do recommend you do some training. You can blast these little drums outside of the houses, and normally there are some herbs underneath. And if you go out and inside again, they will respawn. So it's a good way to just collect up a whole bunch of herbs. But now let's try and complete some of these side quests. We are first going to try and find this missing girl. We've just gone up a little ledge onto a mountain, and there's a dinosaur here that we can take on. We've also found some of our friends, but first things first, we're going to try and defeat this dinosaur. It is pretty strong. I thought we could try hit it from here, but it seems to be flying away all the time. We chat to Yamcha, and he gives us 500 experience points, so that's really helpful. We also talk to his little sidekick, and he also gives us 500 experience, so that will help us level up quicker. We've just encountered another little wolf, and these wolves are dangerous. Even though they look quite cute, they are tricky. They're really fast, and if they get close to you and start attacking, it's hard to distance yourself from them. We've knocked out all 3 of them, and it seems we have found the little girl. So we are going to take her home now. She's going to follow us. So we're going to try go back the same way that we came and keep her out of danger. Hopefully once we return her to her family, we'll get a decent reward. But now we're going to try quickly come and take on this dinosaur. And a good technique is to try hit it and fly away, and hit it and fly away. And once you reach the end here, you can actually fly up top and pick up all these flowers. There are 5 bunches of flowers hidden here. It's kind of like a secret area. And then you have to fly back to where you came from. So we've picked up the flowers. At least we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. We can return the girl and give the flowers to the little boy. And then after that, all that we have to do is try find the missing cat. And then hopefully we can make our way to the next area. So we return all the way back down to the houses. And it's not this first house. I thought it was, but it's the second house. We're going to go inside and chat to her mom and dad. I'm sure they're going to be very relieved that their daughter is okay. And as a reward, he gives us 500 experience points. We're going to go outside and now chat to the boy and give him some flowers. And he gives us 400 experience points. So all these little gifts are adding up a lot. Now is a good time for us to heal up our character. We can't pick up any more herbs. You're only allowed 6 in your inventory at a time. So we're going to use 3 of them to heal up our character, and then pick up, go inside the building, come out again and pick up another. At least we are stocked up. I do recommend you keep your herb stash full. Try keep 6 in your inventory at all times, because when we have big boss battles, they can come in super handy. Now we make our way past Yamcha again. We've got to come and defeat these 3 wolves again, but this time we're going to head east. And here we've found the little kitty. So the kitty is now going to tag along. We've got to go all the way back to the beginning of this route and return the cat to its owner. And then hopefully we'll get a nice decent reward as well. We've come to a dead end there where you can fly down, but I've decided to go all the way around, go the longer route. Hopefully after we have returned this kitty, we can find where Raditz is. We can go and battle him and rescue our son. I'm sure Chi-Chi is very worried. We did tell her a bit of a fib in the previous video, in Goku fashion. But now we made our way all the way back to the beginning of the route, and we're going to go up the stairs. There is this little wolf that pops out of nowhere. We knock it out and we can go back into the house now. Let's see what the man has to say. We're going to return his little cat. And as you can see in the background, there's a creepy looking skull. Now that we have returned the cat, it's lit up blue, and it's actually the path to the next area, so you can walk through it. And now we find Piccolo and the rest of the gang here. Krillin is also here, as well as Gohan, so at least Gohan is safe. And here we see where Raditz actually arrived. There is his spaceship that crashed into the ground. We go and chat to Raditz and we can actually take him on now. And once we returned the cat to that man, he actually taught us this new attack, Solar Flare. And it's a really useful attack because it makes the opponent freeze up for like a second or two. The longer you hold it, the longer they will freeze. So a really easy strategy is to use Solar Flare, hit the enemy once or twice, and then run away. It is a bit slow and a bit tricky, but it definitely works. You've got to just time it and place yourself perfectly. And what I have realized is punching is actually way stronger than your blasts at this stage. So you want to freeze Raditz, punch him once or twice, and then run away. And also, normally when you're punching, you can hear two different types of hits. There's like a solid hit and then like a softer half hit. When you hit it with the solid hit, that causes the most damage. So you actually want to freeze Raditz with a Solar Flare, hit him solid with a hard punch, and then walk away for like 2 or 3 seconds, and that hard punch resets. And then you can proceed and do the same thing over again. You'll hear if you hit him a few times, the first punch that connects a lot is a lot louder than the second or third. Now we have knocked out Raditz, and Piccolo comes to blast Raditz, but he kills us in the process. Gohan is absolutely crushed, but at least we have rescued them and rescued Earth. So now we're actually going to end up on Snake Road, which is going to be super interesting for the next video. Here we have found Kami, and he tells us about the Dragon Balls and that they need to collect all the Dragon Balls to revive us back to Earth. And this other man tells us that we can actually go along Snake Way and reach King Kai's planet. So that's where I'm guessing we are heading next in the afterlife. I can't wait to see what Snake Way has in store for us, as well as King Kai. He's quite a character. I'm sure we've got some side quests to complete there. So once you finish chatting to them, you can head out the eastern door and make your way to Snake Way. In the next episode, we'll continue on with the story. We're going to end things off here for now. Thanks for watching.